How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've been wanting to do a video on the channel for quite some time. I just haven't had time, unfortunately, but yeah, things have opened up and things are looking much better as far as time is concerned. So before we begin, I want to first do a disclaimer. If you hear noise, background noise, static, that's probably due to these guys back here. We got Pixel, Vector, and we have Nano. They're all printing dragons for my next market that I'm going to be going to. I'm going to do a separate video on that and go over everything that I've learned from doing craft fairs, doing markets, and things like that. So this video is going to be a little different. So over the past few months, I went to Universal twice and went to Epic with preview tickets once. And during this time, I was able to capture everything, every moment from my kids, meeting characters, doing pictures, having fun, their genuine reaction to things such as the Super Nintendo World, seeing these massive rides, from happy to sad times where they rode on a ride they didn't expect to be crazy, to times where they rode a ride 10 times almost. But there's one device that I brought with me. That's two. There's one device that I brought with me that absolutely changed the game for me. So I don't know about you, but when I go on vacations with my family, when I would do anything with the family, I don't like being put away from the moment. I don't like having to do certain things with a camera or pull a phone out, record, and I'm literally watching them through the screen. I don't like that. I feel like that pulls me out of the moment, and later in life, I may regret doing that every time if I were to do that. Well, I've been thinking about that a lot, and before this vacation, I picked up a certain camera that has changed the game for me, and I had zero moments where it took my attention away from the vacation, away from having fun. It just plug and play. I slapped it on, record, and it recorded, and it got amazing footage. And let's go ahead and go over what that device is, and I have it in this bag. So this was literally my camera bag that I took on vacation. I have another bag that I have another video I'm going to be doing about my vacation bag, what all I brought, but this is the camera bag that was in it. So let's grab the items out of this bag, go over it, and see what you think. So the first item in this bag is this here. This I didn't really use. If I'm not mistaken, this is just connectors. Yeah, just connectors. And nice to have, but I didn't really touch this during the vacation. So let's keep going here. I'm going to pull out the less important things and then get the most important things. So I have the DJI ND filters. This would have came in handy, but because of the changes in light, ISO, and etc., you have to be wary on which ND filter you have on. If you have the wrong ND filter on, you can risk losing footage or having really bad footage. So I opted out not to use these. I did bring them, but I did not use these on vacation. Going through further here is the DJI mic. So if I was doing a vlog or wanted to capture my voice, I totally could have used this, but I didn't see myself really needing to do that since this is a vacation. Since this is a vacation and not anything where I'm doing vlogs or reviews or videos for content creation. So good to have, did not use. Okay, this guy is the DJI little battery case. I have 4 batteries in total. And the funny thing is, and this camera has completely surprised me. To give you some specs here, I have a 1 terabyte SD card. I was able to record around 700 gigabytes of data. And during the whole trip, I only used 2 batteries, like, throughout the day. I would put a brand new battery in at the start of the park. I would use that whole battery, and it didn't die until that night. And I was recording 4K 60 frames. So these batteries are amazing, and I don't see myself using anything other than this. I did have a GoPro before this, and I just had so many issues. Overheating, it turning off, battery just dying. And with this camera, I turned it on. I had it on my chest. I'll show you my setup in a moment. But I had it on my chest, and it was there the whole day. And you could touch it, and yeah, it was hot to touch. If you unknowingly touched it and held your hand on there, it probably would have burned a little bit because of how hot this device got. But it did not turn off, did not have issues. It kept rolling. And for that, I am extremely grateful and happy with this purchase. Let's keep going and get the things out. These 3 items are the lifeline behind this. First of all, I have this necklace. if you want to capture seamless video of your family having a vacation without you having to really touch anything or keep hitting record or pull out a camera, this is life-changing. So what I did, this is exactly how I had it set up here. Put it on. This guy tight out right there. Unfortunately, the mic is going to be in the way, so I won't. Let's see if I can lower it a little bit so you can see it and it won't be attached to the mic or cause issues with the mic. Okay, so I had that, and this plate here also came with this necklace, and it bolts up to the DJI quick release. So all you do, pop this guy on like so. Make sure you hear the click, and it's there. And then from there, of course, you just, let's see if I can move the mic here. And of course, all you do is this right here. You hear that satisfying click, and you're ready to go. So yeah, all you do now is just hit that record button, let it roll, and you're recording. And I did nothing else other than this. So the settings on my camera wasn't really anything manual. I had everything automatic. Yes, I could have set it manual, and I probably could have got better footage, but this gave me the clearest footage that I could get, the best footage I could get without manual intervention. So, yeah, yes, the only thing to do now is to show you some footage. So enjoy this footage. This is some footage from my vacation. We had a blast. This setup right here is all you need for vacations. If you want a hands-free, immersive experience when it comes to being with your family and not being distracted, I would totally go with this. And this is going to be my go-to camera capture medium for vacations going forward. I just can't emphasize the importance of spending time with family and not being pulled out of that moment. So this was my first time Universal as well. So I wanted to experience a genuine, I guess I wanted to experience a genuine excitement that my sons had. And I was able to capture that through this camera. And I was able to be in the moment and not be distracted, holding my phone up like so while I'm looking through a screen to look at them. But yeah, this also, to me, in my personal opinion, beats out the Pocket 3 for the use that I need it for. The Pocket 3 is amazing. I've thought about purchasing it a ton of times. I've been on the buy button, checkout button, and I just have really thought about everything. And when it comes to a vlogging camera, for me personally, it's going to be between this and my phone. When it comes to capturing moments with the family, not needing any intervention, it'll be this guy here. So this is all I need. This is all I needed for my vacation. I could have got away with it with my phone, and I even thought about buying a mount for my phone, but then I might have to grab my phone to look at the maps, look at menus, and that will also disrupt the video and take the video out of the moment as well. So this is the go-to for me. If you're going on vacation with your family, I would highly recommend you picking up this set here. So yeah, family is important. It's important to be in the moment with your children, be in the moment with your other significant other, and not having to always click a camera button. Just this right here is magic. Pop it on, hit record with the Osmo Action 5. You're good. I would not dare do this with the GoPro. That's just my personal opinion, because GoPros, I've had incidents where I was recording CNC footage, cutting things, and it's only like 80 degrees outside and the camera overheats in my little porch area. I'm going to be doing more videos on 3D printing, but this compelled me to talk about it because I am just thoroughly impressed, thoroughly happy with how everything went on vacation. So, and all of it was done and created and saved by this little guy here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Good job.
Good luck.
Let's go.
Let's go, boys.
Hi there, friends. How are we?
right, get in position. I want you to hit those two. Good job, Asher. Asher.
Mama was holding started.
Asher. Good job. Let's go.
Right, good job, boys. Let's go. Woo! Now we can try Bowser Jr. Now we can do Bowser Jr. All right. That was tiring.
That was.
Looks like